Hey everybody, it's Bonnie. So I wanted to do a video on a recipe that I just happened to see. So I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll find out. I have kind of fallen off the bandwagon when it comes to low carb dieting. It had worked really well for me, and I got off of that. And unfortunately, I'm paying the price. So I'm trying to get back into it. Tonight is going to be a taco night. And I really wanted something, low carb or keto, that will kind of help me with the taco night and keep me on track. So what this is it's just cheese that I've just formed, into circles for the taco, shells. According to the recipe I saw, they didn't put anything else in it, no eggs or almond flour, anything other than just plain cheese. So I have rather a large baking sheet. So if you kind of stagger them, you can, put four kind of small to medium size wheels of cheese on there. This is just, finely grated cheddar cheese, nothing fancy. The only thing I did not have that the recipe called for was like a parchment paper to put underneath. So I didn't have that. So I'm hoping, this is a nonstick baking sheet. So I'm hoping it doesn't stick. And yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know, if they're gonna stick together or, like if it's gonna melt and they all just get into one soupy mess. I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I'm waiting for my oven. The light's still on, so we're kind of waiting for that to get off. So then I could put them in the oven. But it's at 375, and they said for 6 minutes. And then after they come out, we'll see what they look like. If it works, which I'm really hoping, then I will show you the next step as far as how to form those taco shells so that you can use them. So I will get back to you guys in a sec. Okay, everybody, I just put them in the oven. Again, that's 375 for 6 minutes. So I set a timer. Real quick, I wanted to show you the next setup when you form the tacos. So they didn't say anything about, like something underneath, because obviously cheese is greasy. So I just lined my counter here, with a couple sheets of paper towel, just so in case it does, get some grease on my countertop, at least it'll be soaked up by that. What you want is 2 glasses that are, preferably the same glass, the same brand of glass, or, something of the exact same height. So I had, 2 glasses that are obviously the same brand. And then a wooden spoon is going to be over the top of those to form a bridge. So when these come out and cool a little bit and they're moldable, you want to fold them over the spoon and then let it solidify. And then you can take them off and it'll be your taco cheese shell. So I'll let you know when those come out of the oven and we'll go on to our next step. Okay, everybody, it has been 6 minutes. And so I just pulled these out of the oven. They are bubbly. And the sides, the edges did crisp up a little bit. But obviously we want them to kind of cool down enough that, they don't get all melty when we're trying to take them off the baking sheet. And, they also can congeal up a little so they can be malleable. Sorry, I said I said congeal twice, sorry. But no, that we want them to cool down just a little bit so that they can become malleable, and then we can put them over the spoon and let them cool. Oh, I really hope this isn't an epic fail, because like I said, I did not have a parchment paper. Just my nonstick cooking sheet. It is a new cooking sheet, so it doesn't really have any scratches on it. I would recommend, what I'm going to use is, a wide-ended spatula. I think that's going to be best. I wouldn't recommend one with holes or anything like that because I just don't want the cheese to melt through. Surprisingly, that's the only amount of oil that kind of came off of that. A little bit in that corner. I actually thought they were going to be more oily than that. But anyways, I'm going to, maybe try to get these little cheese wheels off of here. I'm not sure how long I have to wait before they congeal up a little bit. So stay tuned. Okay, I managed to scrape one off. Actually, I didn't have to wait that long. Maybe, I don't know, like 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do this like one-handed here. So I'm holding this. I should have like a pod. Okay, so I'm going to mold this over this, and then I don't know, like let it cool. The only thing that makes me nervous is like, are these going to cool up too fast while I'm waiting for this one? Because there is a time frame, people. As you can see, I mean, that was 30 seconds, and you can even see there's like a little crack here. So yeah, okay. So that's actually starting to solidify quite a bit. So yeah, I'm just going to let that harden by itself now. That's pretty cool. Like, as you can see, there's the little cheese taco shell. So cool. Well, it worked. Awesome. Obviously, I didn't quite fold it evenly, but cool. Yeah. That would be awesome to use for taco night. So a success. I may try using parchment paper and see if this is going to work better. These are still kind of soft, so I'm going to try to scrape another one off and do it again. So stay tuned. Okay, so I managed to get them all out and folded up. I will say this, don't let them wait too long before, scraping them out of the pan and folding them over to dry. Because yeah, the more they dry up, like this one kind of crumbled a little bit too, then it's harder to fold them. Something I did do, in order to help them not collapse on themselves is I just took a little bit of tissue paper and just put them in between that way. And then I can let them sit and cool down. But that way, for one, it kind of soaks up the oil, but then it just keeps them from collapsing. So, yeah, that works for that. So yeah, all in all, it was a success. The great thing is, thanks to my nonstick pan, they worked well. So I guess if you have a good, non-scraped up, non-stick baking sheet, that worked perfect. So yeah, that was a success. So I can't wait to try those tonight, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.